Oh my god. Hello everyone. Hi Blink Blanc. Lit a candle and am ready for a cozy village. Yes! Perfect. What a lovely vibe. Hi Tormy. I'm the killer. I'll name the killer after you, so that you know instantly who it is. Also I did buy Danganronpa. Hello. I did buy Danganronpa at your recommendation. I also bought Ace Attorney because I've watched someone play one of the games, but not all of them, and I want to play through them because I feel like there's going to be stuff in there that I can use. Just for reference, I've been making these pixel houses. Also, before we start, I am going to make a solemn pledge to try to not punch the microphone today. No promises though, just a pledge to try. I have all of these buildings and no real reason for them. So finally, after everyone being like, is this for a game? Is this for a video game? I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna make a video game. Which means that I've started thinking during work hours, when I'm supposed to be doing my job, I've been starting to think about plot, characters, game systems. It's gonna be point and click and some kind of puzzle elements, but I'm not sure. Very exciting stuff. It's always nice to have like a project that I can do when I'm procrastinating at my job. And I had this big like kind of lesson with some other people who were like visiting my school, and that was the thing that I was practicing for a while, but now I need a new project, so this is it. I forgot to show you the the pictures. What's going on here? What's going on? We're just gonna embrace all of this. No, we're not. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna move this over. And I don't know what we're gonna put on the left. Do we have a background? We kind of put that underneath there. Oh, maybe I put it above and just move it over. There we go. Oh my god, she's a fucking professional. She's a consummate professional. Okay, first of all, how are the levels? Are we leveled? Are we leveling? Also, I'm cold. I'm wearing these warmers because I'm cold, but I don't know where my oops, I've already broken my pledge. I don't know where the remote for my heater is, so I can't turn on my heater, which is awesome. But yeah, hopefully the sound is all good. I guess a few updates. I changed the library roof because I really didn't like the original tiles. Like, they're kind of fun, but they're just not as detailed as other roofs. And I also changed oops, don't look at that. I also changed the color from orange to blue. I don't know if I like the orange or the blue. I can't decide. What do you guys think? I hear you fine. Is there music? There is music. Where is that? Sorry. Can you hear it now? We're listening to On the Cool Side by Kevin MacLeod. Jazz. And now the song just ended. Hell yeah. My cop song. Speaking of which, do Pure Black. Okay. Is that better? Oh, for the roof. That's so fair. That's so Tormy. Draw everything pure black, only silhouettes. I'm emo. But yeah, I changed the roof from this to this, and I like it way more, even though it kind of distracts from the whole book thing. Maybe I could make it like a book with a title. No, it's fine. It'll be like one of those things that you are like, oh my god, I just noticed. That's fun, right? Okay, and then, yeah, I don't know. What do you reckon? Green or blue? Green or orange? I'll just make a snap decision eventually. Once I have to make a decision. Okay, yeah, speaking of cop beat, today, gold or maybe even a rare mint green. That's true. I'm probably just gonna choose one of the two because I've already colored them in, and I love the path of least resistance personally. Yeah. So, because I'm building this out as like a story, like a tiny small town, I've had more ideas about the people who are living in each of these places. The flower shop is gonna be run by a woman who's very proud that she's blonde, because I've met a lot of women recently in the last couple of years who are like, I'm blonde, and everyone's like so impressed that I'm blonde, and everyone loves me for being blonde. So that's the florist. The blacksmith is gonna turn into a mechanic. Oh no, yeah, it's a oh no. The mechanic, he's gonna be like a classic Samoan guy, the nicest guy you've ever met, super Christian, loves his family, like just really like just positive, really friendly, so bad at his job. She's gonna say it. Waiting for connection. Bluetooth connected. I hate her so much. The nicest guy ever, really shit at his job, but he keeps getting customers because you're like, he's so nice. That's what my dad's mechanic is like, so I'm just stealing that. Real man. And then of course we're gonna have a conspiracy nut. The mayor's living in the manor. I added a couple of things. I finished the roof. I was doing this on stream with 2 professional pixel artists watching me, and it made me genuinely angry. I was angry. I had to stop, but I added some cobwebs, we got some broken things. And I tried drawing a sprite for the mayor, but it went terribly, and I forgot to draw the mayor's sash. Also, I want to keep the mayor a secret. I think I'm going to draw most of the characters off stream. Also, this means I have to do interiors, which is also quite a lot, but I have been saving. Do you have anything sketched out yet? I have, what do you mean by sketched out? I've got a lot of ideas. I've been writing them down. I haven't got any sort of, I've got a few sketches of character ideas, but, all this to say, and I've decided to, reuse one of my old characters. Pixel art with Shigeru Miyamoto hovering over your shoulder. That's how it felt. I was screaming. The characters you're describing. I did a really quick... Okay, the girl on the left here, actually, Clover, my character from the comic that I will never do. She's going to be the main detective. And then maybe I'll use Rona as well. I don't know. We'll see. These are the drawings that I've drawn in the last little while. Dear Lord. Here's some... So I drew this girl. She's like, loves being blonde. This is the guy who's a bad mechanic. This is like maybe the baker, and she hates outsiders. I'm thinking this is a small town in New Zealand, and I don't know what that thing over there is. I don't want to talk about it. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. We're going to move on very swiftly from that thing. I've gone into a lot of small towns in New Zealand where if you go to like the local bakery, they'll always serve the locals before you if you're passing through. Is that the... I was trying to draw a sweet old lady. Blonde girl is gonna be annoying. I want her to be like revealed to be really fucking annoying, but we'll see. But what we're gonna have to draw today, and we're not sure 100% how it's gonna look. Are you guys getting sick of these songs yet? I'm not. I love to have a soundtrack for the, wait, hold on, I need to move my shit around. Everything's not quite where it should be. Okay, is this gonna be in the way? Probably, but never mind. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Only the oboe. Oboe, my beloved. I need a cop. I need a small town cop. And he has to be incompetent because that's why the detective is doing, the player character is doing the job. You can't be a small town cop. That's gross. No offense to any cops in chat. So I'm thinking he's the town drunk, basically. Oh, also, I have been drawing. Okay, look at all these fucking bricks. Look at these bricks. I've been drawing bricks by hand this entire time, and I found out yesterday there's a brick. And they have different sizes. You can have the inside brick. I mean the outside. And the inside. There's a brick brush. There's been a brick brush the whole time. Scout has finally caught up with WarioWare DIY. Hi, Nuova, brick brush. How are you? You dingus. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, this was just a random house that I was building. Not building. I really can't stop thinking about things in terms of Minecraft. Just a random house that I was drawing. But today we're going to draw a small town cop stop. A policeman's house. But I'm not 100%. I think I did some. Hold on. I did some sketches. Also trying to decide if I should draw a marae, because I have decided this is specifically in New Zealand, and so some like kind of traditional Māori housing would be really fun. I think I'll do it like that. I looked at some small town. You can't see it. This one on the. No, I'm fucking dumb. This one. Kind of like the one that we just looked at before. But not, yeah, I don't know. Let's try a few things out. It is kind of weird bringing it into New Zealand, because then I feel like the kinds of characters will be different a little bit. Let's make this angle snapping. Have like a low roof there. And then a low roof. Dun, 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 dun. I don't remember what I was going to say, but basically the pictures of small town police stations that I looked at were just regular houses that someone at some point had turned into a station. So we're gonna draw a regular house and turn it into, you guessed it, a station. If I mess with the, yeah, you can see me in the UI in this one. That's nice. I found it kind of annoying that Procreate doesn't show when I'm in the UI, because then for you it just looks like I'm not doing anything, which I feel like as a viewer would be kind of like, let me see, but that's okay. Maybe more. Oops. What? Maybe more. Maybe longer. I'm just sketching out the general outline now. I was really mad because yesterday I was forced to work during my Saturday morning, which is despicable. We had to do like a little workshop thing with a bunch of like students who very kindly, or very sweetly I guess, volunteered to do like a little English thing on their Saturdays. And some of my students from my schools were there, which was very nice. I was like, oh, that's so cool. And little extracurricular. This needs to be smaller, I think. Let's make this smaller, lower and flatter. And there's one girl at my school who, during a weekend, who, like, every time she sees me, she, like, follows me around, and she just stands there, like, looking at me. She's like, so sad. And she just, like, looks like she's about to cry. She's very sweet. She did, like, the speech contest this year, so I like, helped her out with that a lot. Oh, my eyes are watering. Oh, I looked up into the light. And she's like a little dog that will just stand and stare at you. Cracks me up. She told me that she thinks foreigners are more attractive than Japanese people, and I warned her about, like, passport bros. I was like, don't trust them. Be careful. Not the specifics. I just told her to be careful. Okay. And then, or maybe it should go that way. It really does not make a difference. If it goes that way or that way, you know? What does a roof look like? Doesn't, like, everyone think that it's a grass is greener ting? Sort of. It's more like, for example, the beauty standard of, like, double lids comes from thinking or, like, placing more emphasis, or, like, narrow noses, things like that. But generally people want to date and, like, are more, like, by default interested in people from their own culture, I guess. But she was specifically like, I don't find Japanese people attractive. And I was like, well. And she was like, Japanese men, yeah. And I was like, I don't know. But yeah, there is definitely, like, that's kind of a universal thing where, like, people who look different from the usual, are kind of more interesting. Maybe I'm too globalist pilled. It is, yeah. Based in a metropolitan city and globalist pilled. The song is cracking me up. What's going on here? Why does that stop there? It must be one over. The song is so silly. Huh? 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 What? What? Now I figured it out. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, how's your guys' week been? Did you have to do any extracurricular work? How's your beats going, Tormy? Have you finished a beat yet? I'm gonna be with you in the trenches of having a project that I never finish. What did you done to? What did you done to? What did you done to? I don't know what I done to. I will never finish a piece of music. Hell yeah. Finishing things really is like a skill. and it took me until I was like 25, 26 to ever finish a single project. That's why I like doing those like 24-hour challenges. Have you done one with music before? Or like doing the art for a game jam or something? Because then even if it's shit, you have to finish it. I think it would be really fun. I don't remember anything I've done but play Rivals. Blink Blonk? That was a crazy noise I just made with my mouth. Are you like are you at uni or working, or are you a NEET? What's going on? I can't remember. I've forgotten. Fake fan. Fake Blink Blonker. I know that you're blind. There are beat battles that are like 1 to 2 hours that are good for forcing me to finish. Yeah. That sounds fun. Although very stressful. What is going on here? I don't really know how much I'm supposed to squash this. Wait, but none of my other stuff. Hold on. I'm a loser, thank you. That's fine. Jobs are not real anymore, so. People have been talking about like, oh, what are you gonna do when you leave Japan? What are you gonna do when you go back home? I'm like, that's funny. Probably this. Probably nothing. I don't know. What do you mean? I gotta do something? What? We're just trying things out. We're not gonna worry about what a real house roof looks like. Okay? That's like believable, right? Teach English in New Zealand, duh. You're gonna pet that dog? I'm gonna pet that dog. Maybe I'll become a hog farmer. Hog farmer. Okay. Yeah, this will do. The roof is kind of cooked. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? What the oh, it's right here. I'm gonna consult Pinterest. I have so many pixel art pins. No, whenever I open my boards, it immediately goes to more ideas instead of the pins that I've already saved. It's just one of those little things that drives me fucking insane. Okay, the thing is about the perspectives is that most of these buildings, if they have like the A-frame roof and they're facing the way that this left part is facing, they show a little bit of the other side. But I haven't done that for any of my other ones, so I kind of don't want to start now. Will that make it all look fucked up and stupid? Maybe. Maybe. All the other ones that have turned that way are a lot... what's the word? A lot steeper. So I can kind of get away with it. But this one's quite a shallow... flat? Yeah, flat roof. So I don't know really what the vibe is. But it's fine. We'll figure something else. We'll figure something out. I started trying to organize it and I've done a terrible job. I think we're just gonna stick with this. If the roof on the side is smaller, then shouldn't the top view of it be smaller too? Yeah, it should. None of your business. None of my business. I'm looking. I know that I will not find the answer by scrolling through other people's drawings. But I try anyway. Just in case. This is one of my favorites. I'm gonna use these songs in my game, by the way, so you better love them. You better love and cherish them. Okay. Lol. Sorry. I'm yelling at you. Gah. I'm still looking for the answers. I'm still looking for the solution. Oh, I'm sorry. I broke my pledge. This is why I would like a microphone headset. Although I would still find a way to punch it. But it's like, you can't find good microphone on a wireless, like a Bluetooth headset, which makes sense, that is also not like $1 million. They're always $1 million. And I just feel like technology, I don't like spending heaps and heaps of money on a technology, because what if it's shit? And then you spent all that money. Nightmare. Okay, this not helping me at all. Who the hell? Have you looked into shotgun mics? I briefly did, and it was so expensive. But it might. Maybe I just saw the expensive ones. Got a $30 USB 15 mic, and it's so much better. 15. Yeah, I've heard that. Like this is like a USB mic. This is a Razer Seiren Mini, and I think it's fine. They get up there, but there are less insane ones. Okay, that's good. This was maybe like 80 USD ish. No, probably cheaper actually in US dollars. Probably like 60, 70 US dollars maybe. I can't remember. And then I also had a back in New Zealand I had like a Snow Yeti. It was like back in the day when that was like the one USB mic that was the only one that ever got recommended. It's like rotting somewhere. I think my brother's using it for like music production. He makes like insane songs. Love that for him. Maybe if this isn't finished by the time I go back, I'll get him to make all of the music. I'll commission a bunch of people for Blue Yeti. That's the one. Yeah, it was the Yeti Snowball or the Blue Snowball. That was a different one. Blue Yeti. Yeah. It's not even blue though. So like, the fuck. Still the most popular. Nice. That was more expensive than this one. It had a little like knob for turning the music up and down. The gain up and down, I mean. Okay. I'm just scrolling like a maniac. Okay. I'll look into shotgun mics. Because it is also annoying having it kind of in my field of view, and maybe I can move it down, but I don't know how much, and I don't have headphones on, so I can't hear like how it sounds, and also then I would be hearing my own voice. Oh hell yeah. Yeah, these are just regular houses that someone put a police station on. I googled New Zealand police station rural. They also have like a little awning thing. Okay. Hi Scott! Hola! Hola mi amigo. Let me know if you need help with mics or interfaces. Logitech bought Blue and killed them! Damn it, I hate when they do that. They recommended that to all the gamers and streamers, like, oh wow, that's like the worst mic for that. Yeah, literally, that was the only microphone that was ever recommended. How are you, Scott? I'm looking at a roof and I'm mad about it. That's what's going on here. Yeah, the idea of having, like, interfaces, like, I've seen those, like, boards that people plug in and then plug into their computers, and that is kind of nightmarish to me. What about the Twin Peaks police station that looked like it was a diner? Oh, the Twin Peaks police station is so good. The double doors. I love Lucy. She's my fave. Twin Peaks is so good. Twin Peaks is so good. What if I just kill this and then I don't have to think about it? Or, alternatively, okay, let's just make a new layer and try a new thing. Let's just try out a new thing. I'm sorry, I've hit the mic. Blue Yeti mic is alright, but it does work. Blue Yeti mic is alright, but it does work every time. Super reliable. Kind of have to get into good audio world. It's low-key less nightmarish. Been using it for years. Yeah, I have one back in New Zealand. This is the Razer. And for me, I haven't noticed any difference. I didn't really use that one as much though. I wasn't like making YouTube videos or streaming consistently. That's the other thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have good enough internet to stream, and I really enjoy streaming. I'm good. About to do my art soon too. By the way, guys, Scott makes the craziest oil paintings. I've tried oil painting recently, and it's so hard. It literally, my brain is like explodes. Okay, what was I gonna try? I was gonna try like a house. Come on. There you go. Okay. A house with an awning. Oops. Back to lines. House with awning. It goes like that. That looks crazy. Okay, let's do like that. This looks like a Pizza Hut. We've drawn a Pizza Hut. My idea was like, you know, you have like this, and then like this, and then the pew, you know, kind of thing. But that looks like Pizza Hut. Alright, back to before. Back to the before one. I don't like, this is too small. It looks wrong. What I'm gonna do instead is do just like a direct line down here. And then go across. Let's try to be a little bit more accurate. Yeah. And then we're gonna erase all of this nonsense. Nonsense. And we're just gonna grab this corner and we'll use that. And that'll be what the corner is. Copy, paste. And we'll put it there. And that's feeling... oil paint is fun. Oil painting is fun once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I can imagine. I've always done line-based drawing and art, so it feels really difficult. Like, my brain is working so hard to think of, like, light and shadow in that way. Which is really fun. Like, it's fun to, like, feel your brain stretching. I need to, like, do more of it. I just haven't set up... That's a Pizza Hut, LeMayo. Yeah. It's like, yeah, like mildly difficult to get everything set up and stuff. Okay, where are is the doors? It's a tough question. Pizza Hut police station is pretty funny, honestly. Could be the move. Could be the go. My instinct. Wait, I know that police station. That's in Auckland, in the big city. The problem with deciding that this town is in New Zealand is that it doesn't look like New Zealand's houses at all. Every building in New Zealand is like a 2-story house with like white, I don't even know what it's called, cladding, horizontal, that go like that, like the wood. We don't have much brick. This is driving me kind of crazy, but maybe that's fine. Maybe that's what things look like. Do y'all have McMansions? Not really. Not really. We don't have big mansions in most places. There's maybe 2 neighborhoods in the country that I've seen like giant mansions in. Just owning a house is you're a billionaire basically. Unfortunately. We have some kooky houses though. I'm sure we do somewhere have McMansions, but they're not like a big thing. Like when I started seeing like TikToks and like videos of like those teenagers and they have those giant houses with like the large marble tabletops and they have like the spiral staircases. I have siding, yes, that's it. I have never been inside of a house that has a spiral fucking staircase in it. That shit, I thought it was made up. I did not think that was real. There's no way that we have... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There's no way that that shit is out there. Okay, I feel like we should do something fun for this, like, wall here. Not just have the front door. We're gonna have the, we're gonna have the little billboard that says police on it. Let's move it just a little bit. Pixel perfect. Let's make it pixel perfect. I remember my best friend growing up had spiral staircases built in. That's crazy. It's the only way to the second floor. That's so fucked. It's so also kind of scary. I don't know. Knowing me, I'd be falling down. I'm surrounded by McMansions, and I don't even think I've seen a spiral one out IRL. Oh, okay, never mind. Maybe they're less, maybe those are like actual mansions. Let's have a big sign up here. Let's do sign. And then like double doors, like sliding doors. What does a sliding door look like? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if McMansions would have a spiral. They totally would if they could be done cheap. That's true. McMansions are like by design like fake rich, right? Not actually rich. The other thing that surprised me was like so many American flags everywhere. There are very few people in New Zealand who post the American flag. The American, that would be pretty funny. Who like have the New Zealand flag hanging. I've seen like some people hang. We have like the Maori flag or like one Maori flag. It's called Tino Rangatiratanga. I'll do a little version of it here. I'm gonna get it wrong though. I think it's black on the bottom. And then there's like a little spiral. And then the spiral goes like that. And then it's like red on the top. And then white in the middle with the spiral. And then black at the bottom. Oops. Ah! duplicated my color. I need to lock the palette. No. No. Just looks just like that. Looks just like that. Flea's base with the Australian Aboriginal flag is so sick. Who's Flea? Flea. The Australian Aboriginal, like the Indigenous flag is so cool though. Like that yellow sun, it just looks great. I think it's weird. They have a flag in every classroom. Yeah, that shit cracks me up. We don't have that in Canada either. Not many flags. You put Flea in your comic. Oh, that's right. Flea's base. What? He's an Australian American punk funk bassist. Nah, Flea was just a Flea. Flea's just a Flea. Flea bassist. I'm Googling. I'm learning. I'm learning! Whoa, this guy's freaky. This guy looks like he would be a punk bassist. That's awesome. Oh, he's Chili Pepper. Red Hot Chili Pepper. Chili Pepper. Is he? Am I thinking of the wrong Flea? Anything worth doing good takes a little chaos. He's like a bald white man with the sort of skinwalker eyes. Anyway. Woodstock 99. Steve Bing. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. I did not put that man in my comic. Okay. I still think the roof looks stupid, but it's fine. Let me just try adding a little bit. I don't know why I'm being so stubborn about it. It's just kind of stressful. Because it's making a new decision about the art. You know? And who wants to do that? I mean, really. And then it would look like that. Which is kind of crazy. I mean, that looks stupid. Because that would not be how it is. I'm dumb. Hold on. I'm fixing it. No one comment. I'm fixing it. Don't say a word. It'd be like that. How does this end work? And then that's not right. It could be right. Could it? Nah, it's all too much. All too much. I don't have enough IQ to deal with it. I did not start arting to make decisions. Exactly. Gotta go, chat, have fun. Bye, Scott. I hope you enjoy your art. Your arting. He's probably already gone. Okay. I'm gonna have one more scroll. One more little view through my saved pins. See if I can find anything of note, of value to me. It's all very disorganized, so it's just like hundreds of pixels of different various things. See, this is kind of what I'm doing. Kind of, but not quite. That one extends past, which I could do, perhaps. Just have it extend. People tend not to draw things like this. Or I haven't found many, at least. Also, I will go and get another coffee soon, because it's Sunday morning, so I have to give myself a headache from all the coffee that I drink. And then there's this one, which is doing what I'm doing, but the roof is much steeper. I like the tiles. I like the tiles on that. Very nice. Also, what coffee do you get in Nescafe? Just any instant coffee. I try to avoid Nestle because it's one of the most evil companies ever. So I usually get whatever other brand isn't like the child company of Nestle. But it's literally just any instant coffee, and then I add lots of coffee and like a little bit of water, and I mix it up, and then I add heaps of milk. That's my favorite way to drink home style coffee. Okay. I'm just gonna stick with what I've got. We're not gonna worry about it. Do we make the whole thing brick? Now that I know about the bricks, what are some evil Japanese companies? I just kind of assume that every large company is evil. Most of the drinks are owned by either Coca-Cola or Asahi. Asahi owns heaps, and Suntory. Oh, coffee milk. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Also, hi, Tommy. Hi, Jazor. Oh, I missed your first one. Hi, Scout. I'm making some music, so I can't hang, but wanted to say hi. Your pixel art has been looking freaking sick. Thanks, Jazor. John Music, inventor of music. I hope you're making some fun, cool, epic beats as the winner of epic beat making. Like, what if this is all brick and this? Or what if it's all this? Much to think about. Do you have a preferred roast / blend? No. My family's like very snobby about things. They generally, like, my family members are the kind of people who get really into something and they'll be like, oh, I only like Arabica beans. Shit like that. But I don't have the refined palate to have any opinions. I'll just drink any old slog. There's gonna be a lot of blue in this because police is blue color. So maybe this would look better. And these are like glass sliding door. Yeah. Or I could do like a new roof style. Let's see how it would look with everything else. We really expanded from the original, like, cutesy cottage style that we started with. All coffee tastes like mud, so it's very on brand for Scout. Do you like flavored creamers? Girl, we do not have creamers where I come from. That is like an American made up thing. We have milk, and we do have cream from like a cow, but we don't have creamer. I was asking people about this in chat like a while ago. I was like, what is it? And no one could give me a straight answer. I don't really like sugar in my coffee at all, actually. So no French vanilla or hazelnut. No. You can get syrups, but that's like a very like Starbucks view of coffee, and Starbucks isn't particularly popular in New Zealand. We're very like coffee cafe culture cafe, like the flat white. Some people say it was invented in Australia, others say it was invented in New Zealand. Who can say? It was probably Australia. Or alternatively, we do the this roof color. And then that looks like, and then would the brick look good? Maybe this can be that and that can be brick. I like that. Let's go with that. Let's go with this color palette. I low-key love those nationalist food wars, Lemaire. They're fun! It's like a fun thing to get, like, fake angry about. Like, we have the pavlova, the Christmas cake. It's like a giant meringue marshmallowy thing. And Australians and New Zealanders both claim to have invented it. Apparently, some people say that it was actually like a parallel creation thing. Okay, let's I'm so excited about these friggin' bricks. Frick yeah. Wait, what the hell? Hello? Okay, is this the smallest? It is. That's kind of annoying. I'm gonna drag this whole thing down one. Oops. You go away. Just so that this lines up with the bottom. And now I drag the whole thing up exactly one. How is it on the sides? Perfect! There we go. Let's try to not be out of bounds though. This is so much easier than what I was doing, which is doing everything pixel by pixel. I will still be going in pixel by pixel though. You best believe. You best believe. But look at how fun this is. It's so fun. And then I can just go boop over one and do the inside bits. Oh my god. Why does this song sound like I'm in like the sewer and there's like a cult performing a ritual? What's up with that? It's scaring me. Oz and New Zealand have a ton, huh? Yeah, we have a ton. That is like the main basis of our kind of international relationship is having rivalries over people born in the various countries, foods ostensibly invented in the various countries. We got a lot of that going on. It's all fun though. It's all in good fun. And no one gets actually mad about it, I hope. It would be very funny, but to be mad about that. This is so fun. I love Brick Brush. Brick Brush. Oops. Yeah. Let's get in here though. I will, this might end up looking different to all of the other bricks that I've drawn, so that's something that I'll have to kind of keep track of. But honestly, you know, I haven't worried about consistency this far. I know Belgium and France have launched ICBMs over fries. Good lord. Good lord. Yeah, I hope it doesn't ever come to that. Okay, let's just go in with a sort of a normal brush. I am just gonna really quickly look at the other bricks that I drew. I think they were wider. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Got it. So a lot more like up here. I think might be this. Oh, they're like not even. I don't know. Whatever. And then we'll add this one as well. Just randomly. I like when they're super busy looking. I don't know. That's very fun for me. And let's add some of this in because it's a similar value. And it just looks all. And I'm gonna make 1 or 2 randomly a lot darker and like purpley. Yeah. When I was a child, I really enjoyed looking at bricks. So I know for a fact that some of them are randomly pink and purple. Pink and purple. And then this one can be more of a like a yellowy color. Same with this one here. We'll just bring it over to the yellow zone. Not as noticeable, but a bit of difference. To the orange. Okay. Alright. Now let's go darker. Ooh. Fun little stop at the clown factory. I want fries now. I was brick fascinated, but I grew up in places that don't have them because of quakes. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. We do have a few brick places. A lot of cinder blocks in Christchurch, which is very prone to quakes and had a very serious, terrible, evil quake a decade or so ago. Oh wait, that's the red. Okay, let's go here. And then I'll even bring some purple in. It's 11 hours. I'm gonna try to not stream for too long today because I want to get into looking at game engines and stuff like that. Yeah, I think architects figured out quake-proof bricks, but like relatively recently. Yeah. Good on him. Good on him. I still prefer homes with open brick. It looks so nice. Yeah. Brick houses are really pretty. These look like grey now. That's so good. That's fun. Okay, let's add a little bit of a lighter bitty to some of this. And then what I'm gonna do... Oop, this is like completely... Oops. What the flip? What the flip? I'm thinking I'm gonna use... Look at all these different, like, brushes that we have. It's so exciting. I'm gonna use, like, a little dots. And I'm gonna kind of go over it with some oranges just to cut. Is that too much? Yeah, that's maybe too much. Let's just do that. Let's bring some randomness to it. Especially up here. Whoa! Make a new brush. What are you, crazy? What are you, crazy? What's wrong with ya? Okay, it hasn't cut. I'm just gonna do this manually. Okay, I'm getting annoyed. Okay. You're not doing exactly what I want you to do somehow, knowing what exactly I want you to do. Crazy. Why don't you know exactly what I want you to do? Sometimes randomness is nice, but you gotta be like more intentional to make it really look actually random. Because we're really good at finding patterns in our brains. So you gotta kind of trick people. No, I swear it's random. Totally random. Just in a very consistent way. I think, not bad. Probably took less time. Cute. Did I make a... Yeah, I did. Okay. Now let's do this wall, which is going to be pretty straightforward. I might not even add the wooden beams. Nah, I gotta add the wooden beams. Alright, let me do it on this side too, because I did forget about it. Oh my god. Come on, work with me here, buddy. Work with me here. I'm covering up all that hard work. I might even put it right here. Let's go. I might even make some of that like two-door, what's it called? You know, wooden bitties. The song is kind of stressing me out. It's very intense. I saw that, Nova. I should exit Steam, huh? Exit Steam. Oh my god. Okay. Hello. Hi, Alex. I'm making a cop stop. Making a police station. By the way, I don't like the roof. Don't tell me how to fix the roof. I don't need to know. I don't need to know. Okay, let's just make some kind of shadow. You know what? I'm just gonna cover this for now. I'll put it on over the top later. Just eat it. And I will be adding the woodeny things. No backseating. I refuse help. It's kind of nightmarish to get feedback while you're currently drawing. It's much better, I much prefer to get feedback once it's already done. Even though it's less, like, I guess efficient, because you can't fix things on the fly. It's not conducive to trying things out. To have, do this differently. That's not right, you know. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And I don't think it's a normal part of the creative process. I was booing the police. Oh, nice. Yeah, don't worry. He's like an angry drunk. This cop. Bad at his job. My father instilled in me and my brothers a disdain for the police at a young age. And we used to drive past, whenever we drove past the cops, we'd be like... We still do that to this day. It's not probably a normal thing to do, but that's okay. But we need a cop in this small town. And he needs to be bad at his job. That's just what the story calls for. I shouldn't be doing this texturing yet. Let me add in, let me add it in here first. Oh, it's at a 2. Oh, I always do this. No, that's normal. Color based. Yeah. Maybe I'll just do like... Okay, let's try something out. Just having the these type of thing. And not having the up, you know? Okay, everything's gonna be a 2 by. Oh, by 2. Everything's gonna be by 2. We're just gonna do that. We're just gonna do that. And it's gonna be fine. Like that, maybe? Nah, It's wide enough. Yeah. Yeah. A truss. That's what it's called. A truss. I should have known. Did anyone... Did anyone here have Thanksgiving? Yeah, true. Good question. I forgot about Thanksgiving. I'm having a little Christmas potluck in a couple weeks, and that'll be Thanksgiving for the Canadians and Americans that I know. But what did you guys eat? I love looking at that kind of like yum homely food. It always looks so good. I'm kind of jealous. We don't really have anything like Thanksgiving in New Zealand. We're an ungrateful lot. Potlucks are fun. They are fun. Not exactly. Did you have a feast at least? I love a feast. Honestly, that's just what I want. I think we have like a very new public holiday that I haven't been in New Zealand to celebrate. But it's the Māori New Year, Matariki, in like the middle of winter. And I think I'm going to convince my family that is when we do our annual big feast. Although we also have a big feast on Christmas, but that's like a summer feast, you know? It's not the same. Mom works night shift, so Thanksgiving was ready at 8:30 in the morning. I did not want Thanksgiving dinner for breakfast. Aw, she's working so hard though. Good on her. Providing. Yeah, my family would always have like Christmas breakfasts. And because we're a family and perhaps a nation of alcoholics, my parents would like start drinking early. I hate alcohol in the morning. I cannot drink it in the morning. Shout out Blink Blonk's mom. Yeah. Normal Thanksgiving for me. What was your favorite dish of your Thanksgiving? And do you guys always cook a turkey? Is it really like a big thing in the movies where it's like, we gotta get the turkey, and then all of the turkeys are sold out, and then it's too big to fit in the oven, so we gotta cook the turkey? It's always such a centerpiece of like plot, the turkey. The turkey is the plot of the poultry. Whatever, man. What the fuck am I talking about? You ever just gain sentience and hear what you just said? You're like, what's going on here? What? I guess we upped our turkey logistics since the 90s. Yeah, but there's a large excess of turkey available. I saw someone talking about how recently people don't buy turkeys from this one brand anymore because people were doing things to the turkeys. I don't know if it was when they were alive or not. That's pretty horrifying. We live in a society. Yeah. Turkey is a nightmare sometimes because it takes like hours for a whole day to thaw. Yeah. It's like the forward thinking. That's another thing in the plot is like, the turkey didn't thaw. More like a week, buddy. I did not hear this controversy, but there are sure a lot of American brands that are cruel to animals, yeah. We have plenty of it, but it's real that turkey is stressful because it's not really designed for cooking at home. It's like a worse version of chicken. Yeah, and people still do it. I think it's awesome when people follow traditions that they don't enjoy and that they don't like the taste of and that they find stressful just because that's what everyone else does. The Thanksgiving turkey. Okay. I don't even like turkey. We don't really eat turkey in New Zealand. I think I've had it like twice in my life. And one of them was Christmas. My mum bought like a little turkey roll thing that was like stuffed with cranberries and things, and she was like, I just wanted to try it out. And it was fine. TBH, my family usually had chicken lameo. Yeah, chicken seems like people know how to cook chicken. Oh, I miss like a big roast chicken with stuffing. And you put a little lemon in the butt, and then it's all like, oh, so good. Sometimes traditions are fun, even if they don't make sense, but like, you can still enjoy Thanksgiving if you eat a chicken. It's really just practical. That's true. I do think, I don't want to say that like, you shouldn't just follow traditions ever, because I do love tradition. Why are you putting the lemon there? Because then it goes into the stuffing, and then it kind of fragrances throughout the whole meal. It's chicken. It's really yum. It's really good. Just like a little bit of like, it's really just practical. Yeah, it just seems like a nightmare. But maybe I'm thinking of it in an overblown manner because of every sitcom ever. Maybe it's fine. But if you don't like turkey, if you do like turkey, then it's probably worth it. But if you don't like turkey, also I always see things that are like the man of the house has to be the first one to cut the turkey and shit like that. Cracks me up. Last Christmas, my dad has been trying to perfect slow cooked meats on the barbecue. When I tell you, my God, so delicious, so good. Oops, I'm on the bucket tool. I don't want to be on the bucket tool. Slow cooked pork and beef, and it just like pulled apart. It was so delicious, and it's like spiced with like a barbecue spice, and then we would eat it for the next day on like white bread rolls with like lots of butter, and then you add like coleslaw and mayonnaise or like aioli, I guess, yeah, and like you just, oh, it's so good. Oh my God, so delicious. Usually it's less about patriarchy and more about who is the one person who knows where the fuck to cut. A brisket, not a brisket, but similar. Oh, we used to do the wishbone thing. That's cute. That is fun. I like that kind of thing. Got a slow cooker? No, on the barbecue. Like slowly smoked. Yeah, smoked. For literally like 12 hours. Bellissimo. So good. So delicious. But then he stopped doing it because it was a lot of effort, which is fair enough because 12 hours is crazy. 12 hours for one meal. But it's while it lasted, I'll tell ya. Oh, it was delightful. Delightful. I'm not really sure what I'm doing here. We're not gonna worry about it. You should visit Texas if you come to the US. That's like their religion. Well, besides religion. I've heard like southern. Actually, there is an American restaurant that does like slow cooked meats, and it's really good. Like big barbecue. They have these giant smokers outside. Oops. Maybe it should be like this. Oh, that's silly. Yeah, that is silly. Who? Oh no. What's the oh no? Having an American. Do 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 do. Oh, I love it. It's so fun. I'm gonna let you guys think about this song for a bit while I go make my third cup of coffee for the day. I'll put a lot of decaf in it, so it's fine, but not entirely because it doesn't taste as good. All right, burb. Hello. I heard you guys complaining that you couldn't hear the music, so I turned it up for you. Hope it sounds perfect. I'm actually gonna turn it down for me. Where's my pen? I ate some crackers before, sorry. Windows jump scare. Imagine using Windows. Have we talked about my game idea much? My idea for the game? I liked it before when you couldn't hear anything. That didn't look like coffee. That was just the water that I have had. This is my coffee. This is my coffee. One sip. One sip. I'm gonna spill it. Which way do I go? That way. One sip. There I go. I added half decaf and half regular caf. It would be really funny if I poured my entire coffee onto my laptop. That would be funny. It would be so funny. Said the game was going to be point and click. Yes! I did turn up the music quite a lot. I am going to drop it back down. A little bit louder. The music does need to be turned down, please. Begging to be able to hear anything but this clown detective song. Okay. I'm trying to think of what tiles to do for this. Or maybe I should do like corrugated iron. I've never done drawn corrugated iron before. Hold on. What? Oh, wrong thing. I just want to try this out. I don't really know how to draw corrugated iron. And I think you can tell. This organ is almost as fuck-ass as the ogre, but in more of a silly way than an annoying way. I love the music, FYI, thank you. No talk about it. Thank you, Alex. My only friend in this dark world. This dark world of hating the mystery jazz music that I downloaded for my Halloween stream. I don't know what I'm doing. Which side? I should do this on the other side, because still a bit loud for me. Let me drop it. I found some Street Fighter jazz music earlier. That was nice. I hate games, especially mystery games. Don't talk about it. Oh, sorry. So I've been looking into game engines for the mysterious mystery game. And I am going to play a few video games for some like ideas on how to structure it. But I do want it to also be kind of escape room. So I have to figure out exactly what kind of puzzles I would want to add so that I know what kind of systems I have to learn how to make, right? Like, obviously I have to learn how to use like mouse click makes an event, like click and drag, and then like an inventory management system and all that kind of stuff. But I don't know if I was gonna have like, I guess it would all be like mouse click stuff, like merging items to create a new item type of thing, or maybe like say there's like a combination that you've got to figure out, You've got to figure out how to do... you've got to figure out what numbers it is based on the thingies. Like, would it be escape simulator style riddle puzzle type things? I'm not sure. So I'll have to spend some time figuring out exactly what I want to do. But also, in the meantime, I think I'll like try out some game engines. I do have Godot. It downloaded so quickly, and it looks pretty good for 2D things, but I've heard some people say, I don't know how recent it is, but I did see online some people complaining about the like mouse clicking thing. Like, it's much more built with like platformers and RPGs and like simple kind of movement sort of games in mind. But I'm not sure. Maybe that's like outdated. Since it's open source, it's always like changing, right? Unity, I found out, is actually free for like personal use. I have to take another look at the website, but I just saw that it says like free for like hobbyist or indie artists. I guess it's like if you're a big company, then you'd have to. And then there's like Game Maker and stuff, and RPG Maker, and those things look really cool and fun and interesting, but I just do not want to spend money on this project, really. Unity is free, but their terms and conditions are evil. I did hear some like chatter about how some people like refuse to use Unity. What about more involved mechanics like moving your mouse to shake something or wipe away dust? That is really cool. Those are all like ideas that I'm trying to figure out. But I was imagining stuff like that, or like having a torch that like lights up a room and stuff. Please no music puzzles. No, I can't do music puzzles. I can't do music. Can you include a puzzle where you have to recreate the yoink from Skrillex's Purple Lamborghini? What is evil about their terms and conditions though, by the way? I'm gonna do one where you have to speak into your microphone and make the Rick Ross Yeah, what's in their terms and conditions that that you refuse to use? Because if it's bad enough, then I want to know so that I can also avoid it. But if there are any other free engines that you guys recommend looking into, I'm gonna be the best at this game. Yeah, I was pissing my shorts. I know that people use Twine. I've looked into Twine, but that's like mostly text-based, which I guess I could like fandangle into it, since I'll probably be having a lot of dialogue, but it's not really exactly what I am thinking. And I'm happy to learn programming. I don't have any experience with like Python or C# or anything like that. I've only ever used HTML for like website design, but I did enjoy the process. So I think it would be fun to like learn some kind of programming. I think Godot uses its own script, G's script or something. Rempi is a visual novel creator that's free. They tried to push a policy where they charge developers for downloads. That's crazy. I want royalties. Give it to me. People hated it so much that there was a Unity strike for a while. That's awesome. I love to see collective action against big, nasty, evil companies. It's really the only way that you can do it. You know what? That's actually not that bad. These very repetitive stripes. I should look at some corrugated iron, but we're just gonna have it as a placeholder for now. I'm gonna try to do some, not contiguous. Right? Yes. No. I want it to be contiguous. I don't know what contiguous means, I'm not gonna lie. I wanna try to do some font mucking around. I think there is font in... Is there? No. Probably not. I don't think there's text in this Radial menu, how fun. This is not, I'm just looking. Focus mode. I actually really don't, oh no, I do need those. I'm in frog theme, obviously. Gesture. I'm gonna lower the... What am I looking for? Okay, this is like not where I'm gonna find it. Text. Where was I? What was I in? Okay. I don't think this place has text. I was in some kind of pixel art program that had text. Oops. Bullish. I'm not gonna be good at this. I just wanted to try it out for fun. Rimpy is a visual novel creator that's free, and you can point and click on things. That's pretty good. What I'm imagining so far is like I kind of have some ambitious ideas that I want to just like do the most basic version of my idea first, and then like if that's finished and to a playable level of like polish and completion, then try to work out some more complicated ideas, because I think it's, you know, scope creep or whatever is real and it can hurt you. But for example, it would be really fun to have a journal where when you like interview witnesses, you can click on some parts of the dialogue and then add that to your journal, kind of like you're taking notes. Maybe you can only choose like one key piece of information per, I don't know why you do that, because people could just write it down, but like having a little like character profile and having like he said this and he said that, and kind of having like a journal that people can keep track of witness statements and find contradictions within it. Like I do want it to be not just escape room like puzzle solving, but also like a bit of like investigation deductive kind of vibes. I think that would be really fun. I need to play more games like that so that I know what's out there and what's been done and what works and what doesn't, what I think is fun, that kind of thing. So much to think about, much planning to do, but I think it'll be a really fun project to kind of play around with. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I have a game idea in a similar vein, but it's so ambitious, I don't even know how to make Hello World. Contiguous makes those water bottles, I think. Yeah. A game where you try to replicate producer tags. That's the idea that you have? That's fucking awesome. Jason Derulo. I like when he does that. It sounds like he's getting like sucked into a vacuum. But yeah, I feel like I could do the dialogue thing with like an inventory system, and you kind of add text to like a second inventory, you know? Like that seems like it could work. How to do an E. Just like that, for sure. Yeah, that kind of looks like an E. Just have to shift it over one. But then if I shift it over, that's fine. I've been taking an intro into Java class, and oh my god, I am not built for coding. It would be fun to do like a full-on class. The only like sort of coding I've done has been like self-taught, and it was really difficult. And I ended up just copying from W3 basically exclusively. Golden Idol was okay. Oh wait, what is this? But searching up Rempy and escape game on Itch.io comes up with 30 results. Scout Danganronpa stream win. Golden Idol was okay with it. I think Oberdin was my favorite deductive game. Phoenix Wright deductions are fun too. I'm also going to do Phoenix Wright. Do people still use Java? I needed it for a math program I wanted to do, like a degree. To be honest, I get confused between Java and JavaScript, which goes to show how much I know about programming. It's stupid that they have the same name. It's stupid. JavaScript is for websites, right? Right. It's basically self-taught. That's kind of annoying. I mean, there's so many free resources online. I'll just look into it. But yeah, I suppose I will not use Unity. But I just think it would be really fun to use a program that I can do more than just one thing in. Like, obviously there are programs that are built specifically for visual novels and like text-based things and all that kind of stuff. But I think it would be also fun, or maybe more fun, to try using a program that has a lot of different things that you can do in it. Because what if I really enjoy the process and I want to do something else and I've only learnt how to do one thing, you know? I don't know, whatever. I think I just have to choose one thing, and JS is for website, Java is for Minecraft. Yeah. Perfecto. Perfecto. But yeah, I think, like, I can imagine you, like, walk into a room, right? And, like, say in the police station, for example. Let's make a new layer so I don't make a mess. You walk into the police station. Let's draw the fastest interior of all time. And I can also make prototypes in PowerPoint. Make it in Excel. Ugh. Go Babylonian mode and make it in Premiere Pro. No, I'm making it in Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, this is what the... Oops. This is the rug color. The walls are grey. And they look... And it's this. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn how to do interiors and furniture and stuff, and that's gonna be really fun! And a whole new skill set. I love pixel art. It's so much fun. Man. It's epic. I don't even remember why I started. Oh, that's right, because I saw a meme. Say there's this little table here, okay? Okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's a little table here. Okay? 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 It's kind of fucked up, because this guy's fucked up. And then, because it's more convenient, it's facing the player's POV. It's got a little keyboard. And it's got a little mouse that goes me, 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 connected. Me, 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 me. Terrible cable management for this guy. And then it's got a little screen. Okay, and you have to figure out the password to get into the police database. The skills are pretty transferable, so it doesn't matter which one you pick first. Yeah, totally. And I think if I really hate it, I can always just switch around, pick something new. What does that remind you, Tormy? And then, you click it, say, okay, maybe there's like, okay, I don't know why I'm drawing this. There's like a water cooler. There's a water cooler over here. There's a music professor named Virtual Riot who's actually made a sound design recreation game you can load in the music software he uses. Let's crack up. That's very fun. The song seems more annoying than the other one that you guys hate. And and then maybe there's like a post-it note. The one thing I'm gonna try to make it like really obvious what things are clickable and what things are not clickable. Wait, what am I supposed to be reminded of? I don't know. You said, oh, that reminds me, and I guess it was about the thing you said to Alex. Which maybe I shouldn't read it out, because that seems like a private conversation between you guys. Just involving myself in it. And then it's like, say it's like, the post-it note says, and maybe this is too easy though. I don't know. How easy or difficult do I want it to be? I guess you'd have some sort of progression. Look, I'm gonna play Phoenix Wright and then it's gonna tell me what to do, so it's fine. But I'm just thinking out loud here. This one is full of itself and show-offy, kind of annoying, but less sonically offensive than the oboe. Yeah, it's very that. So it'd be like daughter's birthday, or like dog's name. And then that corresponds to this. You know what I mean? Logging. We're logging. Hi Gabe, how are you? Perry the platypus is missing his hat. So true. Hold on. I got you. I only listened to Virtual Riot and the Danganronpa title screen. Hell yeah. What kind of music do you like, Tormy? He won't tell you. He listens to any music that you would describe as crunchy and anime theme openings. Perry the water cooler? Perhaps. Perhaps. This is not what his hat looks like, but that's okay. That's the kind of vibe I'm thinking. Wait, this isn't a village. Yeah, it is. Wait. Yeah, it is. I was just doing a demo of the some of the escape game idea clue puzzles I was thinking of. Basically, I was imagining you have to like access the password and then you just find it by clicking on something else, or it's like in the dialogue, you know, you got the cop, Mr. Policeman, and he says, "Yesterday was my daughter's birthday. She's been dead for 10 years." And then that's the password. And then you have like the date up here. 12 of the 12. That kind of thing. I've been wanting to expand my playlist of totally real anime openings like 1,000 Miles by Vanessa Carlton. That's so good. I have died every day. Wait, is that the song? Waiting for you. I'm gonna try to draw some. Oh wait, I also wanted to. Let me create a new layer just in case I hated it. But I did kind of want to make dun, 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 dun. I'm like a bird, I fly away. Sounds like a fun project, actually. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I don't really know what I'm gonna put on here. I guess another sign that says police. Police. Also, Gabe, I've instituted a ban on talking about the roof because I know it's wrong, but I don't want to deal with it. I don't love OSTs, but I do like J-Rock. Maybe it just says police. 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 That kind of vibe. 1984, yeah. This is not a democracy. That's not the song, but would be a good addition if I ever remember what that is called. What is that song called? Can't remember. What's the Jar of Glass song? I remember that being Twilight. Oops, I'm on the wrong layer. Ugh, whatever. But this is our little police station. Let me do a little bit more. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Please, calm down. But yeah, turning it into a game rather than just like randomly making... I think I was just gonna make a website. Turning it into a game means that I have a lot of different things I have to learn, which is really fun! And I'm really excited about it, actually. Hopefully my excitement lasts a really long time. But I might also just abandon it for several months, like I have been doing over the course of the year. I haven't listened to much Baby Metal, but their one Polyphia guitarist is super cool. I kind of find the Baby Metal thing to be a little bit, like I don't really listen to metal, so I'm not inclined to be a fan of their music anyway. But the whole thing, like, they dress like babies, but it's actually metal, I find a little bit grating, personally. I think especially when it comes from a culture where, like, women are expected to be feminine and cute at all times, is kind of like, okay, this is not really a subversion of expectations. This is more just, like, conforming to, like, how you're supposed to behave. Bandmaid. Miyavi is goated. Scout, they don't dress like babies. That's true. They're not, like, diped up. But, like, cutesy. They dress very metal. Maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Let me Google. I always imagine them wearing like gothic Lolita, but I could be wrong. Baby Metal. I do like that logo. They kind of okay, my first thought was Jojo Siwa. New Jojo Siwa. Okay, yeah, I was kind of imagining... This is probably like a really... This is Teen Vogue, so it's very old. But I was kind of imagining that kind of thing. Can you see it? 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 Yeah. Hanabi. A lot of costumes and videos or whatever are edgy. Okay, they're a little less, like, cutesy than I was imagining. Well... The hair is very... Oh well, it's fine. I don't listen to metal, so it's not really for me anyway. They have soldiers? Oh no, that's Disco Ball. Alright. My phone about to fall off. They've progressed over the years. That's true, they've been around for ages, so I'm sure there's been a lot of changes in their costume and their vibe and everything. They have a whole paramilitary unit. Is it BlackRock or talk about infantry? Fuck. Okay, that was really good. Hey, hey, hey. Badam tis. +2. Give me +2s. Give him +2s. Go on. Everyone type in lol, lol, hahaha in the chats. Or you get permabanned. I'll figure out how to ban people. Finally. And take it out. On all non-lullers. keep choosing the wrong colors. This is what I want. Yes. Should I switch those to 2 wide? I think I will. I'm thinking I will. Yeah, I'm thinking I will. I'm thinking, yeah. So that it matches the width of these other ones. Does that look better? Well, whatever. Who's to say? Who can say? LOL, LOL, ha ha ha, Scout. Thank you. Thank you. I was actually gonna stop streaming in a second, but then I got caught up with these things. With this stuff. But mark my words, we'll be ending soon. The problem is now, with having this new project idea, it's like, what do I work on? Do I keep working on the art? Do I learn how to use the program that I'm gonna eventually have to use? I need to make like a to-do list. To be honest, I'm pretty close to finishing all of the buildings and stuff. Hold on. I need to use this. You guys are freaking scaring me so much. Cannibal corpse. Yuck! No, I wrote it in. I made a Google Doc. I should figure this out later when I'm not streaming. That looks kind of whack. That looks whack. I really need to start using the little preview thing more, because I can very easily just look at that to see what going on instead of zooming all the way out. I know most art programs have previews. I just never really used them. This looks so random. It's supposed to look kind of mucky and gross, but it's just looking random. I'm excited to do like UI stuff as well, actually. I think that'd be fun. Finding little like plinks and clinks for should I add a bit of highlight? That's a crazy highlight. My favorite song. Looks like an upside down dog. Anyway. UI is fun to design for games. Scout, how did you think those guys were soldiers? I saw it really small. I always thought it was really small, and it didn't look very hard. I'm sorry. I always keep trying to make this green work with the as the highlight for the glass, but it always looks goofy. But I always try it, just in case this time it works. But the white is really bright. And the grey is not bright enough. Now we're doing something crazy. That is crazy. Oh well. Not a hugely, gigantic amount of stuff done today. Oh, but I finished the manor. I did the corner. I did this roof. If you don't like it, it's never changing. It's never changing. I added some cobwebs. I decided on this guy for the gargoyles. It's a Mothman. And I like it. Just Dances had a really cute clip. I feel like I gotta keep streaming just so you guys can keep talking about music. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Or, actually, why don't I try... Okay, real quickly. Is this just everything on one layer? It's not. Okay. I'm gonna make a copy. And I'm gonna rename it. Ah! I want to add like a mechanic's shed. And shed. To this. What is going on? So many layers that I don't need. And we put this here. 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 Maybe we just don't have it up right now. What the fuck? Bum, bum, bum. I got a bed anyway. Fair enough. Nice rendering on the cone roof. Thank you. Does Just Dance still have a Vocaloid song? Just Dance ruined by Woke. Woke refuses Vocaloid. Robots should not have right to singing. That's the only thing I can say to contribute to this conversation. I listen to... I haven't listened to music in a long time. I listen to Kevin MacLeod. He's my favorite musician. No, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. I'm gonna delete this so I don't get confused. Okay, I'm ending the stream here. But I'm happy to see you guys. Nice chatting with you all. Once again, I don't know when I'll stream next. But, I had fun. Logs in chat. I guess. We've got quite a few houses. We're doing pretty good. Adding some variation, which is fun. At some point, I'm gonna start working on interiors, and then I can stream myself drawing interiors, because I have to figure out how to draw them in a remotely interesting way first. Log out! Side note, Scout, I like your sweater. Thank you. I got it from the computer internet. I will never log. What? 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 I can't believe this. Yeah, I'm really excited about all the different things I have to learn how to do. Yippee! Alright, I'm logging off. Raise your loggers. I gotta press some buttons now. Bye!